For 2025, the Chevy Colorado Z71 got a pretty big price increase. But they did add more standard equipment, so let's see if that price increase is justified. I borrowed this truck from Jerry Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. This truck is available for sale. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys see options and features on this build. At the very top is the description with the colors. And then here's a short listing of the standard equipment. Be sure to pause to see more. Base price comes in at $43,800, and here are all the options. So technology package for $1,450, and here's everything that's going to come in that package. Sunroof was $1,000. Spray and bed liner, all-weather floor liner. Destination comes in at $1,595 with a total price of $48,570. And then here are the Feely Common numbers off to the side. The Chevy Colorado did get a $3,300 price increase over 2024. And I'm pretty shocked because the features that they added are not that big of a deal for that big of a price increase. But nevertheless, here's what they added to the truck. I have to read it off because I can't remember off the top of my head now. So it says here, blind zone steering assist with trailering, rear cross traffic braking, and then the rear park assist was added as standard equipment. Now, last year, those things were a part of the safety package, so I guess I'd have to go online and show you how expensive that package was. I doubt it was even over $1,000, but it could be. I'm not sure, but in my humble opinion, that is a big price increase compared to last year. Now, it is still the probably cheapest truck in the segment, because once you get into like the Toyota Tacoma Limited, even the GMC Canyon, Denali, or the Ford Ranger Lariat, I mean, those trucks cross over 50 grand pretty easily, and this truck has a lot of nice features on it. Now, on the front end, LED headlights, incandescent turn signals. They do paint the grille surround in black, which looks really good. That front camera was a part of that tech package to give you the HD surround view. Black bow tie. No parking sensors still for 2025. I was hoping to see that. Projector style LED fog lights, and they do give you the red recovery hooks down here. Now, off to the side, here's a quick peek at the suspension. Double wishbone, independent, and this is not something you normally see on mid-size vehicles. Like the Chevy Traverse, for example, has just one control arm, coilover setup, and when you have a double wishbone, it's going to handle and perform really well on the road. It also has a aluminum steer knuckle. You can kind of see it poking right there. And then here's a quick peek at these tires. These are the Goodyear Wrangler Territory ATs, 265, 65, 18, so 18-inch wheel, 6 lug, 4 piston brakes, and these tires have 2,601 pounds at 51 psi max. I will show you guys the yellow sticker so you guys have a good idea of the recommended tire pressure with the payload too. Here's a nice side view of the truck. Now you guys see they give you that gray accent on the mirror caps, kind of like what you saw on the front bumper in the center there. I don't like that. That looks kind of bad. They should have just did the black. I don't like this at all, especially on silver. Maybe it would look good on white or black truck, but not on silver. Colorado badge right there. You have an option to get your fixed running boards, painted door handles with smart key on the front doors. And here's a quick peek at the suspension out back. So you have 4 leaves, the bottom one being a helper spring. They do e-coat the frame on the Colorado, and they do provide a fabric liner out back. Z71 decal on the bed, and this is the only cab and bed configuration for the Colorado too. Now, as far as the taillights go, you do have a mixture of LED accent lights, but your brake lights, turn signals, and reverse lights are going to be incandescent bulbs. Here's a quick view of the rear. You guys probably saw that you have the steps built into the bed, parking sensors, receiver hitch down below, and they do provide a 4 and 7 pin for your trailer right here. And then down below, here is your spare tire. It's a donut style. And there's your rear axle. So it should be a 342. Okay. And as you guys saw on the window sticker, spray and bed liner was an option. And they give you 8 tie downs total in the bed. 400 watts of power right here, 120 volt. And one of my favorite things about the Colorado is this. You have this storage here. It is waterproof too. You can see that right here. And you don't really see it too. Like most people who aren't familiar with these trucks would not even know it's there. It doesn't stick out at all. The only thing I don't like about it is this. You have to really push down so that they latch completely. Backup camera's right there. Let's go ahead and check out what's under the hood. This 2.7 liter inline 4 turbocharged engine did outperform Ford's 2.3 liter. However, Ford did add a 2.7 liter twin turbo V6 to their lineup, so I'm going to have to redo that test now. However, this is a pretty overbuilt engine. It is going to have a more rigid cylinder block casting, 30% stiffer crankshaft, and it does have a fully forged bottom end. I'm pretty sure the heads are going to be aluminum though. 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. That is pretty big numbers. And so with that being said, I feel like this engine will outperform the naturally aspirated V6 that it replaces. I would have liked to seen the diesel maybe for this model year, or for this new redesign I should say, and then they could have let it go to the wayside after this truck. But nevertheless, this engine is pretty overbuilt. They use the same one for the Silverados. Let's check out the interior. Inside the Colorado Z71, you do have a really nice interior. The only negative thing about this interior is the amount of hard plastics. Apart from that, I do like this interior. You do have this silver accent with the piano black here, and this is a nice graphic for the interior too. Red stitching, auto up and down for the driver's side. However, you only have auto down for everything else. No power folding outside mirrors. The competitors have that. But you do still have a 10-way seat with lumbar support. And you still have that graphic. This isn't leather. It's like a vinyl material, more or less. Then you have like this fabric material on the center here. If you would like leather seats, that is available for more money, and it would have heated and ventilated as well. Now on the side here, more of that vinyl with that black and silver. You have a 11-inch screen, 11.3-inch screen over there. All this is hard plastic. No grab handle on this side, but you do have one on the passenger side. They do provide a cup holder or bottle holder right there. And on the dash, more vinyl with that red stitching. And this does have the liners already in there. No power seat on this side, no lumbar support, nothing. So a little bit more basic on this truck. Here's that glove box saying that you cannot carry a bed camper with this truck. No surprise. And then you do have that vinyl material right there. Out back, you get more hard plastic. So they take away that design here. So hard plastic. You don't even have that silver accent anymore right there. So they kind of cheap out just a little bit. In the rear, you can actually lift up the seats too. There's a little bit of storage down there. They only give you this seat back pocket. There's no armrest, and this glass does slide, as you guys see, but it's manually operated, which kind of sucks. Defrost, and then this one does have the sunroof too. Down below, you do have air vents. Ford Ranger doesn't give this to you, which is pretty cool. And then you have 2 USBs, Type A, Type C, and then you have a 120 volt power plug down there. And those liners are also back here too. Some of your graphics on the screen there. I didn't mention it earlier, but you do have a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Push button starts right here. And on this screen, if you push this button right here, you can go through some of the menus. You have navigation on this side. They give you like an off-road page right here. Yeah, a lot of nice information. On this side, if you put it in reverse, as you guys saw, you had the 360 camera view, so that is available with this truck. And when a lot of people complain about pricing, you have to really consider all the type of features that you get. And so with this truck here, yeah, is it expensive? For sure it is, but you do get a lot of nice features with this truck here. Now, put it back in park, this will go away. If you go to vehicle status, they do hide some nice information like your temperatures right here. You can actually swipe to, and oil temperature. Your trip information is now on this side. You can take this and put it over to this screen. And by the way, the reason why you see the battery blinking is because it's still in transport mode. It just got here. You can also remove the information from that display if you like, and then your current trip information can be added to the driver display too. Now, as you guys saw, there wasn't a lot of buttons on the outside of the interior, so most of your controls now are in here. So your fog lights, all your lighting controls, your cameras, your downhill assist, and then here are some of your other controls here. On this screen too, if you go to home, you can move things around. So if you want your Apple CarPlay closer on this side, you can do that. You can swipe over to this side. You have off-road pages. So it's pretty cool. And then shows you actually, is that the elevation 4180? If you go back to home, you can do air down mode for your tires, and that's kind of cool. They give it to you even on this trim level. But you guys see there, dual climate control, heated seats. Down below you have your air vents. You can put all the windows down together, which is nice in those hot climates. Auto stop start, caution lights, lane keep assist, and then you have an auxiliary right there. 2 USBs, wireless charger, and then this is your full drive system. You do have a rear automatic locker for that diff. Electronic parking brake, gear selector with a gear limiter if you put it in low gear, cup holders and a spot for the key, center armrest, and this does come out to 12-volt powers inside of there. And then just above, they do give you incandescent lights for the interior. You can control that sunroof right there, and on the vanity they do give you some lighting with a mirror on both sides. Let's go ahead and check out the numbers on the door. Gross actual weight rating out front is going to be 3,500 pounds. The rear is 3,600 pounds. 6,250 pound gross vehicle weight rating. And then 18 by 8.5 wide wheels. All in payload capacity is going to be 1,514 pounds. And tire pressure is 35 psi all the way around. Hope you guys liked the video. This is definitely a nice truck, and as I said, the price point is lower than the competition, even in the highest trim level. And one thing I didn't point out, the black bumpers, I do like that style, especially on these types of trucks too. It gives it that more rugged off-road look. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. See you guys soon.